Hey folks, Rob Wilmuth from Faster Skunk Racing. We're going to take a lap around the NC Center for Automotive Research in the counterclockwise rotation with the new chicane added to the peanut section. I'm going to walk you through how I take a lap and also point out some of the issues I commonly see, as well as some of my own issues. So here we are at turn 11. This is a somewhat late apex, and really the only goal here is to maximize our speed down the front stretch. So as we enter, far right, little bit off throttle, tap of the brakes, settle the car, pulling into the apex, and then swinging out. Pit out is going to be just as you straighten the wheels, so you want to creep over just a little bit, make the workers feel comfortable, avoid the road cones, make sure you don't hit anybody that's coming onto track, and here we are across start finish. Into heavy braking, what you're going to find is that turn in is a little later than you think it would be, and the reason for that is that you hit a slight downhill right after turn in, right about there, and then it compresses the car as you come back out. Now you want to work your way back over, kind of be flat all the way through this. You want to apex right at the road cones. They're there for a reason. Work your way back left, and then not track completely out on this corner. You want to be about mid so that you can set yourself up really nicely for turn in here. This is kind of a standard outside to mid apex to outside corner. Then things start getting a little interesting. This corner is a super late apex, but after you apex, you don't go all the way back out to the other side of the track because you're reversing back into another corner. So here we are on the regular peanut section. What you're going to find here is that as you make this right-hand turn, you're going to apex a lot earlier than you used to because you're immediately going to start fading back out of the turn. This is going to set you up for the sharper right-hand turn in to the new section of the chicane. This is all done while your wheels are turned a little bit to the right. As you approach the new pavement, you're going to find that that transition is very smooth, but then the elevation fades away ever so slightly, reducing grip on the front of the car. As you transition through this, you come back up the hill. It's a little bit of a rougher transition back into turn 8. Now that we're negotiating turn 8, we don't want to track out too far at the end of this, otherwise we're going to lose time into turn 9. So turn 9 is a little bit of a late apex here. You can see the road cone that just flashed by. And then turn 10 is a much later turn in than you would expect. It's later than what I just did. In fact, the apex is right there on the left where that cone is. And I see so many drivers lose tons and tons of time by trying to pinch that off, and then they basically end up either pointing toward the grass on the other side or otherwise just completely miss it, scrub too much speed, and now they've lost all of their momentum to carry them over onto the front straight through turn 11. So nailing turn 10 is the key to getting good front straight speed, especially if you are in a low horsepower or momentum-based car. So here we are back to turn 11. Again, it's a nice broad sweeper. You're carrying as much speed as you possibly can. Little bit of a late apex just to carry that speed onto the front stretch as much as humanly possible. Back by pit out, and here we are across start finish. Alright, let's do this one more time in real time. Around turn 11, little bit of a late apex, swing out, pull back a little bit toward mid-track, get us out of the way of the pit lane. Pit lane is clear, start working our way back over, there's start finish. Quick gauge scan, heavy braking, little bit of a late turn in, we hit the downhill, lose a little bit of grip, back on the uphill, pick up the grip, don't track all the way out. Now we're into turn 2. Turn 2, kind of a standard apex chicane, a little bit of a longer one. We want to get all the way back track left to set us up for turn 4. Don't track too far out, set us up for turn 5. Outside, inside, touch the apex, back to the outside. Turn 6 is a bit of a long left-hander, super late apex. Track to about mid, back into the right for the peanut, start bleeding our speed as we come out, turn in, downhill, uphill, rough transition, left turn 8, right turn 9, be careful, keep it tight, late turn in for 10, super late apex, don't lose your momentum, don't lose your speed, start setting up for turn 11, in my car, a little touch of the brakes, left hand, hold your speed, and here we are back on the front stretch, all the power in the world, past pit lane, start, finish, and we're done. Thanks for watching this video walkthrough of the NC Center for Automotive Research. Faster Skunk Racing will be there typically twice a year, providing coaching, concierge, and pit support for anybody who's interested. If you enjoyed this, if it helped you, if it found you a couple of seconds, post it in the comments. If you have a different line or something else that you try that you think works a little better, post that up too. I'm always up for learning and sharing what I know with other people to make them a little bit faster. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out. If you like this content, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, feel free to send me a message and let me know why. You can find all of this information as well over at robspace.net or hit me up on Instagram at FasterSkunk. Thanks again. Hope to see you on the track.